Hi, Dave Kites here. We're going to make a recording to show how to use the OTOW Woodshop website. Mostly it's just a display website, but there are a couple of interactive parts to it that I wanted to show, be sure people knew how to use. Particularly the new calendar, which we're trying to encourage people to use to sign up for events like demonstrations and so on in the shop. So let's just start. I'm not going to look at every tab on the website. This is the home page on the website. If you click home, this is what you get. Okay, it's a static page, as are most of the pages on the website. It has some shortcuts to the board of directors picture, which is on this page. Here's a shortcut down on the bottom right to take you back to the top. The next shortcut is for shop pictures. There's some shop pictures. Back to the top. Shop layout picture is here, needs to be revised, is being revised right now. Ed's working to get a new picture in here. We've changed the arrangement of the lathes and the grinder and stuff down here at this end of the shop because we added another lathe. So anyway, that's coming. And back to the top. So that's the home page. News is a short listing of recent changes on the website. Added a new rule or changed this or changed that document, and it's just a listing of those things there. The calendar I'm going to come back to. The education tab I do want to show because this is where you can see the videos, all right, which I keep telling people to go look at. So anyway, here's some general words about shop education and then followed by a DVD section. And these are the DVDs that we have physically in the shop that you can borrow and sign out and take home and look at your convenience. And the instructions for doing all that are right here on the DVD section. Over in the other column, well, we've got a couple of shortcuts, one to the DVDs where we just were and one to the videos where we're going to go. But before that, there's a few paragraphs here about our philosophy and our practices on education. And you can read that. And then if you click the shortcut, you get to videos, and there are, as it says, a lot of videos on the internet. Some are good, some aren't bad. These we have either made ourselves or we have looked at and consider them to be worthy of posting here for your review. The ones that we have made, the videos we have made, have OTOW in the title of the video. So if it has that in the title, like these all do, we made those. These, like bandsaw safety, we did not make that. It's probably a YouTube video, and it's posted here because we have vetted it and we think it's a good thing for people to look at. So we have a bunch of these. I'm going to look at one so that you can see how to navigate, to look at, for example, OTOW router table general. I click it, left click it. It takes me to YouTube. It starts the video.
Let this salt mineral melt in your mouth to
I have to wait till the ads because it's YouTube. Now I can skip ads. I can enlarge the picture to full screen. And I paused it by just clicking on it. I'm not going to show you everything about how to look at videos on YouTube. Most of you know how to do that, and it just takes too long for this recording anyway. Down here on the right, there's a symbol you can use to exit full screen. And I think you can also just hit the escape button like that, and there you go. You're back here. Now, to get from YouTube, where you were looking at your video, back to the OTOW Wood site, right now, you need to click this return arrow up here on the top left of your banner, and it'll take you right back, okay? Brings you right back to the page you were at on your website, and now the router table general is browned out because I recently looked at it, and that's how you can tell which ones you've recently looked at. So that's how to look at videos on the education page. Frequently asked questions is just that. It's about 20 questions with their answers on that page. Gallery is some photographs with on that page. Documents, I'll click and show you. It has PDF files 4, the membership application, bylaws, shop rules, policies, a white paper on woodshop operation, a large-scale project work request, forms, and the metric conversion tables, and a couple over here of quarterly reports in PDF format. That's what's on the documents page. Materials page has a listing of about a dozen lumber companies and others similar places you can go buy wood in Central Florida. I think the closest one is an hour away, so you want to call them, and their phone numbers are there, and the distance to go is there, and it's all there. Again, a static page. How to join the club is here on this page. This is for new members mostly. If you have a new member or a person who wants to become a new member, you can refer them to this because, of course, anybody can log on and look at the OTOW Woodshop website. And there's no password. So if they want to look, here's how to join the woodshop, okay, right here. And then there's a page with a little bit interactive. Contact us if you want to make comments to the woodshop board. This is a place to do it. These comments do not go to the general membership. They go to the board. The board sorts out who should give you a response, and you get your response by email. You put your comment in here. I think you get 255 or so characters. You put your name in here and put your email in here. And then you hit the send button, and it goes off to the board, and you wait for your response. I hit the top button here again, and it brings me back to the top of this page. If I want to, I can hit the home button and go back to the home page. Now, the calendar. You first bring up the calendar. It may appear in various forms, depending on how you left it. So this format right here is one of the several possible formats. Let's look over here first. It's third-party software. We are not using the pay version. We're using the free version, so we don't have all the features because we're not paying. So but we got what we think we need for right now. Over here is a calendar and some more stuff about calendars and filters and more information, and you don't need any of this. This is called their control panel, I think they called it. Anyway, you don't need that. Right here is a double left caret, and it says hide control panel. I would click that and get it off the screen. Makes the calendar bigger for one thing, and you don't get confused by wondering if you need to do something over there to make it work. You don't. Okay. So then we've got this calendar up here in this format. I want to show you the different formats for this calendar. This is the so-called 4 weeks calendar. See, it's right here. It's highlighted 4 weeks. It is the format that puts this week with today in it at the top and lists 3 more weeks after that in the future. I find it the most useful format. Back over here, the scheduler is an hourly thing. Day is just 1 day. Week is just 1 week. 4 weeks we're looking at. Month, I'll click for you. Here it is, it's the month. You see what happens? It puts up the whole month, but part of the month is already gone. So I don't need to look at what's happened already. If I do, I have other ways I can go back and look. But here's today way down here, past the middle already, and all the future I got to look at is this much. So I don't really care for the month calendar much. Years, worse. Timeline is just a listing. And agenda may be of some help to some of you looking for an event. If you click agenda, you get a list chronologically that you can scroll through and look for a certain event. So if you heard there was a router table demonstration coming up and you want to find it, you could scroll down through here, and if you read these different titles of events, you'll find this one. Router Table Information Simplest Use Demo, RT1 by Dave Kites. It's on this date. Say, hey, that's cool. That's what I want. I clicked it. Look what happened. I got the sign-up window. This is the sign-up window for all the events. The window looks the same for all the events. Tells you the event, the date, who's leading it, where it is, some information about it, and it tells you how many are signed up down here. And right here, this one says signed up 0 out of 6. So there's 6 slots available, and none of them have been taken so far. So if I wanted to sign up for that, I would click sign up. And if I come here, I get this little bitty window. I get to put my name in here and my email address down here. Now, I don't want to do that. But if I did put my name in there and my email address in here, and then I click save, I would get signed up for this demonstration. But I'm going to X out, go back here. I will sign up for another one just to show you, and put away the sign-in window. What I was showing you was this list you can look through. It's under agenda. Going back to the 4 weeks view, here it is. Today, up here in the top week, wonderful. If I did want to look back 4 weeks, I go over here. It's got a left caret, today, and a right caret. The left caret goes back 4 weeks. There are the events that have already gone by. Today brings up the current 4-week calendar with today in the top week. And to the right goes 4 more weeks forward. So here are the events coming up in the following 4 weeks after these 4 weeks. Okay, let's look at, again, sign up, because I went over that quickly. Here's, if I hover on a calendar, if I hover over an event, I get this window up, and it shows me what the event is, when it is, who's running it, what it is, and how many are signed up. And who's signed up, if people are signed up. You see on this event, Dave and Harry Potter are already signed up. So if you want to go to this session and talk with Dave and Harry Potter about things in general and learn about the saw-stop table saw, you want to sign up for this event. So if I'm here on a calendar and I want to sign up for the event, I hover over the event, see this right up, then I pick it, I say, yes, I want to sign up, so I left click. Now I get that same sign up window I got off the agenda guide, okay? So now I click sign up, and now I put in my name. Let's say it's Dave Jones this time, a different guy, okay? And let's say I put in a different, and I save it. I put in my name, my email, save it. Look, I got signed up, Dave Jones, a few seconds ago. 21 minutes ago, Dave signed up, and an hour ago, Harry Potter signed up. So it's going to be a grand get-together. I can also print this window, this very window, this sign-up window, if I want to. If I click this print, I will get my printer's dialog, change all the settings as I usually want to, and then I can print it. If I want to share this window with a bunch of other people, I can share it by any one of these apps, which you may be familiar with, you may not, but I'm not going to make you familiar with them because we don't have the time here. So you can email this page to friends or other people or whatever. Okay, so we're not going to do that either. So now we've signed up. We see who else has signed up. We know when it is. I can print this and keep it as a reminder if I want. We're working on how to get reminders to people who sign up automatically. We don't have that quite debugged yet, but we're heading in that direction. But right now you can just print this if you want to keep it for a reminder. When you're done, just X out that sign up window, you come back to the calendar. So there you go. We've gone over it, showed you the different views, and showed you how to go backward and back to today and forward to the future. Pick another event. Again, if you hover, you get to read what it is. You click it, you get to sign up. Not too complicated. When you're done, and you want to go back to the OTOW Woodshop website, you have to hit this back arrow here. And look what it does, though. It goes through every window in the calendar that I looked at while I was here, backing me out one window at a time until I get finally back to the OTOW Woodshop website. It's not too much work. You just click the arrow till you see the Woodshop website again, and you know you're home. Okay, well that's what I wanted to show you, and I hope you'll find this not too hard to use, and we'll use it to sign up for the events. Thanks for watching.